Hey Hoopheads, Brad here with another breakdown, and this time I want to talk about the Lakers defense in their 114-110 victory in AD's return to New Orleans. The Lakers forced 19 turnovers in this game, and after this performance they have a defensive rating of 103.3, which is tied for 7th in the league, and a net rating of plus 7.9, which is 3rd in the league. More importantly though, they are 16-2 and have ripped off 9 straight wins. Let's get into it. As Brandon Ingram drives into the lane, JaVale McGee and Danny Green converge and strip the ball. Redick picks it up and tries to run a give and go with Jackson Hayes, but the pass isn't there. The Lakers take it, they're off on the fast break, and LeBron throws the alley-oop to AD. Defense leading to offense only 1 minute into the game. Now in transition, Jrue Holiday with a full head of steam, and KCP does well to get his hands in there, poke it away, force the turnover. On the inbound here, JaVale McGee makes a crucial mistake. He's guarding Jahlil Okafor, who sets a screen for Redick. As Green gets hung up on the screen, JaVale doesn't move and Redick gets a wide open three, and you just can't give Redick that kind of a look. Now as AD switches onto Jrue, he does a good job having his hands up and ready, and as Jrue tries to throw the pass over the top, AD's able to poke it away and get the steal. Now as Frank Jackson comes off the screen, Dwight Howard switches onto him, and Alex Caruso does a nice job getting back into the lane, getting the strip. Caruso had a really good game defensively. He had 2 points, and he was a team high plus 23 for the game. This was just great anticipation by LeBron. He sees Hart racing in transition, he gets under the basket, draws the charge, nice work to put his body on the line. And now Kyle Kuzma does a nice job of moving his feet, doesn't let Brandon Ingram get an advantage, challenges the shot, it goes in, but that's really nice defense by Kuzma to make Brandon Ingram hit a tough shot. And on this play, the Lakers trap Brandon Ingram on the sideline, and Alex Caruso does a nice job of hustling out to Nico Melli. As the Pelicans swing it, Kyle Kuzma does a nice job of getting down and cutting off the easy pass to the basket. E'Twaun Moore doesn't get anywhere against Rondo, and Brandon Ingram is left to throw up a deep shot with the shot clock running out. That's good rotations by the Lakers on that possession. Now good Lakers defense again as Dwight Howard denies the pass to the middle. And then as Melli tries to hand it off to Ingram, Caruso gets his hands in there, pokes it into the backcourt, and Ingram has to jack up a shot as the shot clock runs out. But on the rebound, LeBron James goes for the ball instead of getting to Hart's body and boxing out. Hart comes up with it, and the Pelicans work the ball for a wide open three. The Lakers are fortunate it doesn't go in after the mental lapse on the rebound. Now as Caruso gets clipped by the pick, Dwight does a nice job of showing big to let Caruso get back into position to contain Jrue Holiday. The Pelicans work it a little bit, and as Redick gets the ball, AD has to close out hard so that Redick doesn't get the open three. Redick drives on him, but Dwight Howard is there on the backside with the help defense block. The Pelicans recover it in a short shot clock situation, and Rondo does a nice job closing out on Ingram. Now as Redick comes off the screen, Dwight Howard springs the trap on him. The Lakers nearly get the steal, but Williams comes up with it. He passes it to Brandon Ingram, and LeBron James gives a beautiful closeout. His hand is up, but he's low in his stance, so when Ingram tries to drive, LeBron is able to react and stay in front of him. As Williams drives, LeBron makes the pass difficult, and AD gets into the passing lane for the interception. Great defensive effort by LeBron on that whole sequence. Now Ingram trying to go at LeBron one-on-one. He does a good job of moving his feet, staying close. Ingram shoots the tough fadeaway, and LeBron is still there for the very tight challenge. Something I haven't talked about yet is that Jrue Holiday absolutely torched the Lakers in the first half. He had 25 of his 29 points on 10 of 15 shooting. He scored inside, he scored outside, some of the shots were well contested, but he was just on fire, and part of the reason for that is that in the first half, the Lakers were trying to play him with just one defender. Jrue really made them pay, so the Lakers switched up their defense coming out of the halftime. They began trapping Jrue Holiday, and it had pretty good results. Here, McGee and KCP trap Jrue, get the ball out of his hands, and then McGee runs to under the basket. Now Hayes sets the screen for Ingram and runs to the dunker spot, and as he gets the ball, he attacks, but McGee is there to make it challenging, and the Lakers get their stop. Now, after some initial switching, McGee traps Jrue Holiday again, and he makes the short pass to Hayes. Then Anthony Davis has to come cover Hayes, which leaves Brandon Ingram open in the corner for a three. The idea of trapping like this is getting the ball out of the best player's hands, and part of the result of that is sometimes you give an open shot to another player. The Lakers decided they were willing to live with that, at least for now. And then on this one, the Lakers trap Drew in the corner, and McGee does a good job of making himself big so that Drew can't see the pass to Jackson Hayes under the basket. Drew tries to throw the pass over the top, but that's a tough pass, and that's the kind of thing they were hoping to see from their trap. And now another trap on Drew. This time he jumps to pass and splits the difference between Okafor and Redick. The ball goes out of bounds, and that's another turnover forced by the aggressive defense of the Lakers. Now AD gets an easy bucket off the inbound pass, and then Alex Caruso is lurking on the inbound. He gets the steal, and AD gets another easy bucket. Great pressure from Caruso. On this play, Etuan Moore runs between two of his teammates, and they close the door behind him so that Troy Daniels can't get through. Moore attacks off the dribble, and Kuzma switches seamlessly to shut down the baseline drive. Then as Ingram attacks the rim, Dwight is there and he has to kick it out. Almost a turnover, and then as Josh Hart attacks the rim, Dwight's there again, he has to kick it out. They end up getting a 24-second shot clock violation, and that's good sustained effort from the Lakers. Now as Ingram gets the ball near half court, Troy Daniels gets picked off by a screen, and he and Dwight don't communicate the switch, but luckily LeBron is there on the backside to intercept the pass. Good awareness by LeBron and good anticipation to get in that passing lane. After Drew Holiday only had 2 points in the third quarter, the Lakers went away from their trapping and went back to single coverage. Here on the switch, Dwight does a nice job of moving his feet, staying with him, and then Caruso is there for the shot challenge at the end of the play as Drew Holiday shoots the step back. Now Caruso again, this time with great anticipation as Hayes goes to the hole. He steps up, takes the charge. That's nice work. Caruso was so key down the stretch in this game. And on this one, as Ingram gets into the lane, Dwight steps up, makes Ingram turn back to his left. LeBron is there, gets the strip, takes it the other way for the layup. Maybe could have been an and one too. Now off the screen, Dwight doesn't trap, he just shows until Caruso has time to recover. Caruso does a nice job of moving his feet and making Drew shoot a mid-ranger. And then on this one, as Brandon Ingram puts up the 15-footer, Caruso comes down to bother the shot from behind. He was all over the place. And now off some action at the top, KCP gets switched onto Drew Holiday, does a nice job of staying with him. Great hands, gets the strip. The Lakers take it the other way. A little headband on headband thievery. And now off the LeBron turnover, Drew Holiday gets an open lane to the basket, but AD hustles back and his mere presence intimidates Drew Holiday. He blows the jam. And that's the kind of thing that'll happen when you have an all-defense player hot on your heels. Good hustle by AD. Now off the missed shot by KCP, Caruso is there lurking again, tips the ball out of bounds. It goes off Kenrich Williams, the Lakers get it, and that's a clutch move by Caruso. And now as LeBron posts up, Drew Holiday pulls the chair on him, gets the beautiful steal. But LeBron doesn't mope, he gets back on defense, and as Brandon Ingram gets into the lane, LeBron meets him. He and AD both go for the ball, AD tips it out of bounds, and that's nice work to prevent the easy bucket. And now with 6 seconds left, the Lakers are up 2. Pelicans have a chance to tie or take the lead, and AD gets in the passing lane and steals the inbound. Pelicans have to foul, AD drains both the free throws, and that's all, folks. Overall, this was a nice showing by the Lakers. Good halftime adjustment on Drew Holiday. Great play by Caruso. Nice effort from LeBron. And the Lakers do what they always do these days, get a W. Thanks for watching, and I've got an exciting announcement coming up in the next week or two, so I'm just going to tease that. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you've thought of the Lakers defense this year in the comments.